What's up, Capricorn? Let's see what messages Spirit has for you for the next 48 hours. Sun and rising Venus, Capricorn placements. Okay. All right, you guys start off with the Lovers, Gemini. You could be dealing with Gemini or have their placement. You have the World here. You have the Seven of Wands. You have the King of Cups. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or have those placements. Nine of Swords, Page of Cups, the Two of Cups. Someone here needs to make something right with you. Someone here wants to make something right with you. With the Nine of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Cups. I'm hearing I made a mistake. Now, I don't know if you guys did something where now you're apologizing, right? But it almost feels like you could have been dating someone, or you could be dealing with someone where you have a really strong connection with them, right? But for whatever reason, either they started acting a fool or you did. But there's something here about like sabotaging the connection, because someone here is stressed out, losing sleep, wants to apologize, but doesn't feel like it's going to be enough to get back to like how things were. You may have taken somebody for granted, and it's like that person could have like been fed up with you, or you could feel like that and you're fed up with this person. But it's like someone here wants to fix something because they're realizing now that like you're their person. Okay, hold on. No, okay. So yeah, so that's what I'm seeing here. So someone owes you an apology. Someone needs to make something right. Someone could make something right in the next 48 hours with you. Especially I'm hearing like if it's been like a mistake, like if you mistakenly, if there was miscommunication is what it feels like. Okay, so in the next 48, the Lovers, I feel like if you're dealing with a Gemini, especially in romance, I feel like you guys are doing really well. I feel like you both are getting along super well. Things are progressing in your relationship. I feel like with the way the trees are and the snake and the heart and the sun, it feels like you guys have gone through a couple of seasons together already. So you could have just met this person like during the fall, and like now things have gotten better in the spring. Things are livelier. So I feel like maybe up until Gemini season, I feel like in Gemini season, like something's really gonna bloom, something's really gonna pop in terms of your connection here. But I feel like in the next 48, like you and your person just keeps getting closer and closer. It feels like you guys are trying to establish some sort of like root. So even if you've been with this person for a while, it still feels like you guys are growing. Like there's a lot. Like if you've been with this person for a while, like it looks like you guys have traveled together, right? There's so much going on in the background of this scene, but it feels like there's different kind of settings, different seasons and whatnot. And so I feel like for sure, like you and your person are only getting better. You guys are only getting stronger in your connection. There's a lot of communication here as well. I feel like that's what's really good about your relationship is the communication for some of you. Okay, with the World here, you have a new cycle that's coming in for you, and you've got one that's closing out. I feel like if you've been closed off to love, I feel like that's what the new cycle is. This is you opening up to it, right? Because I feel like a lot of you guys could definitely be kind of on the fence about how something's going. Not because this person has done anything, but it just makes me feel like because you've gone this far in other relationships maybe, and you're like, well, that didn't really pan out. So there's a sense of like pessimism here. Or maybe it's the fact that things aren't going as quickly as you would like them to. But there is something here about a new cycle coming in for you guys. Also, too, one could be closing. You guys could be making a decision in the next 48 hours to not pursue something with this Gemini. I'm hearing like right person, wrong time for some of you. Also like right time, wrong person. So take that however that resonates. This could also involve like some sort of job. You might have a brand new opportunity opening itself up to you in terms of work. And this is something that you're going to love doing. You're going to feel really connected to it. Some of you guys are going to be working with animals or working in nature. So there's something here about that. But yeah, I feel like whatever this is, it's like you guys are really like, you're coming into your own is what I'm hearing. And so I feel like whatever this new cycle is, if this pertains to a job, it's like this is the most connected to something you felt in a really long time. And so not only does it pay your bills, but it brings you emotional fulfillment. Okay, so in the next 48, just be open to cycles opening and closing. All right, so if you find yourself sporadically quitting a habit, like keep going. Try not to go back to it. You know what I mean? So it's like there's something here about if you want to start something new, like a routine, you can. If you want to attempt to quit something in the next 48 hours, you can. Like the likeliness of your success is pretty high, okay? For whatever this is. Seven of Wands. You guys could be blocking something or someone out in the next 48. This could be part of this cycle here, right? So the World to the Seven of Wands. It's like you're putting up your boundaries. You're blocking somebody. You guys could also feel blocked as well. I'm hearing blocked communication. Communication in the next 48 could be a little sketchy for some of you guys. So I guess think before you speak. Not everything's going to require you to speak. So just kind of be more of a listener than anything else, because I feel like you're going to end up blocking an opportunity for yourself, and that's not even what you meant to do. Or you could be miscommunicating something and upset someone, and again, that's not what you meant to do. So I really do feel like you got to mind your P's and Q's in the next 48. Someone could physically be blocking you. Also, someone here has kids that play football or basketball. There's something here about like blocking. But yeah, I feel like in the next 48, if someone blocks you, if you feel the urge to block someone, go for it. Because chances are you'll actually mean it. Like I said, like that cycle, it's like if you plan on stopping or starting something, you'll likely stick it out, okay? King of Cups, you could be dealing with a baby daddy. You could be dealing with your own father. You could be dealing with a very loving and caring individual. Who could also be a boss, a father figure. It doesn't have to be a man. It could also be a woman with masculine energy. But I feel like in the next 48, you guys could be filled with emotions. I feel like you guys, like your cup, it runneth over. So it's like I see you guys being very generous in the next 48 hours. I see you being very like loving and caring and empathetic and sympathetic. And so it's like you could be helping someone through a hard time in the next 48 hours because it just feels like very much peaceful, loving energy. Like, yeah, let's talk about this, or how can I help you? So there's something here that's going to require you to be more of an empath in the next 48 than anything else. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll catch you on the next one.